Today we're going to do a foam roller stabilization exercise. We're going to be finding our body awareness in space. We're going to get started on the floor with our foam roller. Are you ready?
Let's cirque it out.
We're going to get started here laying down on the foam roller. We're going to align the roller parallel to the spine, making sure that it's supporting the head. We're going to start with the quadriceps. So we're going to tuck this foot under. It's really nice to do it on the foam roller because it allows your knee to be aligned. Sometimes on the floor it gets a little bit wonky. Here we are. We're going to align through here. Gentle closing of the ribs and aiming to push that knee down to the floor. So here we're extending through the hip flexor, the quadricep, and even into the psoas, which is deep into the abdominal. You want to make this a little bit more intense. We're going to tuck the knee up into the chest and always breathe, breathe, breathe. If there's a tight place in the body, make sure your breath is going into that tight. Very good. And we're going to swap sides. Release. Tuck it under, making sure that knee is aligned, like always. Aiming to push that knee down to the floor, long and closing the ribs. Very good. Breathing into that leg. Little extra stretch. So here we are in the quadricep stretch. We're going to keep the foam roller in the same orientation, but we're going to move into the upper body. So releasing the legs, find your balance. We're going to send the arms out to the side, laterally, and just off the floor. From here, we're going to play a little bit and feel where you are tight, and when you get that sensation, you're going to hold, breathe, and keep moving. So extending the arms, we're going to send it past the limits, past yes, exactly. And we're going to bend at the fingertips, and from there, like you're turning a doorknob, rotating the hands in this flex position. It's going to get a little nervy into the forearm, but it's a really good release for the arms. From there, breathing, of course, closing the rib. We're going to send the head off to one side, supporting it with the other hand, giving it a little bit of a pressure on the neck. And this other hand, you're going to extend long, flexing at the wrist, and start to bring it down a little bit toward your side. You're going to get into the scalene, the trapezius muscles. Again, you can play with the hands, see if you get a different sensation. Very good, bringing it back to center, and send the head over to the other side. You may find that it's different on either side. Totally okay. Just means you're stuck in a different place. There we are. We're playing with the hand. Find the sensation. If you get stuck, hold it. Send your breath into that stuck moment and coming back. Very good. So that's what we're going to do with the foam roller parallel to the body. Now we're going to flip it perpendicular and get the legs rolling a little bit. And here we're going to target the quadricep, which is the front of the leg, the IT band that runs all the way along the side, and the inner thigh. Always rolling from the top of the hip, long strokes down to the knee. So go ahead, get started. Get a little bit of a core workout here too. Yes. If ever you're feeling like it's a really intense moment, you're gonna pause there, bend that leg, stretch it out, and keep rolling. Very good. Let's show them on the side. So rolling out the IT band, same thing. This one gets a little tender. Be careful, take your time. Rolling from hip to knee. Again, if you get that pinch, you're gonna stop, bend that leg, extend, and keep rolling. Very good. And last one on the same leg, we're gonna target the inner thigh. You're gonna position yourself a little differently to get in there. Very good. And again, long stroke from the inner thigh into the knee. And same format. If you get stuck, hold, bend, extend, and keep rolling. Very good. Let's hop on over to the other side and I'll give you a different variation as well. So starting with the quadricep on the other side, long stroke, hip to knee. If you are on a softer foam roller and you want a little bit more pressure, you're gonna take the other leg, cross it over, and it's gonna put a little bit more weight onto that quadricep. Very good. Long stroke, sink the breath, keep the core tight. And we're gonna come over to the IT band. Stacking the legs for a little bit more weight. take your time, breathing into the muscle, nice long stroke. And finally, into that inner thigh, repositioning. Yes, long stroke. For me on this one, I always have to stop right at the top of the knee. So don't hesitate, find your moment and let it release. Very good. While we're on the legs, let's grab the hamstrings. For this one, I would recommend crossing the leg over and doing one at a time, just adding a little bit more pressure on the other side. Very good. Getting into the hamstring. You can also play a little bit with the rotation of the foot. You're gonna get a different side of the back leg. And let's do the other side. Cross it over. Keeping tall through the upper body as well. He's doing it with ease, but just be mindful. Very good. From there, we're gonna sit right on top. Finish off the hamstrings by flexing the feet, legs long, nice long back, and we're gonna roll through the body, extend forward. Exhale, breathe, and roll back up. Very good. Again, send it forward, elongating the hamstring, and rolling. One more. Breathe, reach, long back, and roll through the body. Very good. We're gonna hop over and get into the arms. So we're gonna target the lats, which is this long muscle right on the side of your body. We're gonna pick 3 points in the lat, and we're gonna rock a little bit. So not so intense as a roll, but we're going to support the head. Very good. And at the very, very top, close to the armpit, we're gonna rotate 3 times. Here we go. Release. Good. One more. Yes. Breathing into it. Now this muscle is very long, so we're gonna get 2 more spots. Roll it down a little bit. Yes. And again, rotating, keeping the ribs closed. Breathing into it. This muscle supports a lot of the aerial work that we do, so this tends to be a tight one. And one more, send it up a little bit lower on the lat. There we go. Supporting the head, control. Very good. Making sure, of course, you're gonna do it on both sides, the right and the left. But from there, we're gonna send the roller all the way down to the tip of the elbow, getting into the tricep stretch. So from here, the further you get on the elbow, the more you can get the head beneath. You're gonna take the opposite arm to support. And what you're doing here is you're taking the tricep, elongating toward the floor and putting the weight into that shoulder. And you can intensify a little bit by closing the rib. So you wanna get deep into that muscle there. Again, intensifying by putting pressure into that hand. Very good. You can release. And we're gonna bring the arm, the foam roller, over to the side and set it up like you're a field goal. Very good. So straight out to the side in your lat position there. What we're doing from here is we're gonna set the shoulder. So we're gonna send it out of the arm, out of range, and then we're gonna pull it back without distorting too much the shoulder blade. So it's a really small movement, really fine, but you're gonna see that you're gonna get a stretch and then you're gonna get an engagement. So long and engage. Yes. Engage and breathing, like always. Again, if you feel a bit stuck, stay in that position for a moment, breathe into it, and keep it going. From there, while we have it, we're gonna roll into the bicep. So you're gonna rotate the hand down so that you can target that bicep muscle. Give it a nice long roll, aiming to go from the top of the shoulder to the elbow. Breathing into it. Very good. Almost done with our full body. We're gonna get into the lower from here. So we're gonna reposition, bringing the foam roller under the tip of the knee. Here we're gonna position and make sure that the ankles are nice and tight so that we don't have any funky alignment. Very good. And you're just going to sit your weight into a nice toe stretch, which is important for aerialists as well. You wanna look good in the air. To intensify this, we're gonna walk the hands back and putting a little bit more pressure into that foot. That's it, breathing there. Sending the weight down into the ankle. After the toe stretch, we're gonna get into our last position, and this one's gonna be standing. So we'll stand right up. We're gonna aim to stretch the Achilles tendon. So from here, we can intensify by leaning the body forward, remembering always to breathe into the muscle, and that's that. So that is our full body foam roller rehabilitation series.
We'll see you next time. This guy can talk also. He was not talking the whole episode, but he actually can talk. Consistency is the key to success. Eating for good health is about making smart choices every day. You are better to start slow, changing one habit at a time. Small, steady changes are better than unsteady big ones. Alright guys, what do you think of this workout? Not bad, huh?
Remember, you don't have to be a Cirque du Soleil artist for this workout to benefit you.
Stick with it, you won't be sorry.
If you loved this video, like it, leave a comment, and share it with your friends.
Have a look over here to see what Cirque It Out video you want to work out to next.
And don't forget to subscribe right here and ring the bell so you'll get notified when we upload new videos.
Never seen a Cirque du Soleil show or want to see another? You can get tickets right here.